Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Like I said, I've been doing 4 videos here in the morning because I have things to do in the afternoon. But it's the most I've done in one day. And one of the videos had to do with me getting to 100 subscribers. Video about Girl Meets World, and I just did a video of my top 10 wrestlers that I'll be sending out to good mic work and others as well. And this one though is, I guess, the second most important one, even though technically in the factor of actual life, it's none of them are actually important in that way, but in this one might be in that way because, like I said, I want to become a broadcaster, want this to become my job at some point. So it is actually, some of them are very important. But my show, Steve's Wrestling Ramble, has been nominated or has made has been put on the ballot for the Wrestling Radio Awards. And specifically, Best New Show. Best New Show. So you're welcome to go to WrestlingRadioAwards.com and vote for the show every single week. Every single day, up until next week, Thursday, I believe, or whenever it tells you can't do it anymore. So just do it every day until starting today. And then when it goes to midnight Eastern, your local time, then you can vote again, but just once per day for all the categories. And I think you have to do all the categories to be able to vote. So for your vote to count, meaning if my co-hosts and others, or maybe they let other people know too, that vote every single day. And I think that leaves 10 days. So 10 votes per person for Steve's Wrestling Ramble. If you do that for me every single day, yourself and others, up until next Wednesday, next Thursday, actually, if that is the cutoff. But like I said, just do it every single day until they tell you you can't do it anymore, until they say voting's over, So trying to win this one. We have Steve competition, as each category does, but even for Best New Show, I have Steve competition with Off the Script from JDNY, very highly popular there. I would say he's the front runner out of the gate, which is fine. Like I said, I'm just happy that my show has made mainstream, is getting some attention. I guess you can say somewhat getting respect it deserves, but in the end, you got to earn respect. You got to earn notoriety. You got to earn subscribers. It's not just going to be handed to you. You got to earn it. Earn everything, just like in life. So you got to earn your promotion at work. You got to earn this, earn that. And it's not different here in this profession of being a podcaster on YouTube and otherwise. But like I said, I'm very honored that actually I'm even double honored with me and JD being two podcasts that are mainly, even though his is seen on other, or can be heard and seen on other platforms, but are mainly heard. Now, like I said, I don't know his analytics, so maybe he can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's mainly heard from people here on YouTube. Now through YouTube, Steve's Wrestling Ramble and Off the Script with JD. Like I said, his is available in other forums and platforms for people, which is awesome. And I hope to do the same for mine. Like I said, after getting this claim to fame, notoriety, whatever you want to call it, and earning it, being on the ballot with him and others, hopefully him and others do see Steve's Wrestling Ramble, wonder what the heck is that. Who's the jabroni host in that, or what's that all about? It must be something if it made the ballot. You know what I mean? With all the other hundreds of podcasts here on YouTube and otherwise, that maybe those hosts and their teams and their whatever, whether it's hosted by one person like JD and him as a one-man band, or the other ones that I know, a couple are hosted by one person but have other co-hosts. Either way, that they check out our show, enjoy it. Like I said, whether they do or not, that's up to them. I can't make them do anything, but and go from there. Maybe new friendships formed and business relationships formed through this as well. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm just happy that I made the list. I'm just happy that I made this list, not the list of Jericho, but I made this list, made the ballot. to be on that ballot to for best new show in the Wrestling Radio Awards. Again, go to WrestlingRadioAwards.com and vote there every single day, starting as I speak. You can go online and keep listening to me here if you want, and vote for all the categories. So your vote counts for my category. You know what I mean? You just can't vote for my category every day. You got to vote for everything every day. And if you want to change your votes for the other categories each day to be funny or to be whatever, that's fine. But try to stick to Steve's Wrestling Ramble for best new show. And see how close I am, because maybe even if I don't win, like I said, I would say JD from NY off the script is probably the leader out the gate. But I come to win. I play to win, and to be on this ballot, I hope to win. But I would be beyond expectations if in the end I come in second place behind JD or someone else, and actually come close and had a close chance to actually win. So get the word out there to whoever you know, whether they watch wrestling or not. Heck, you could just pick family members and ask them to do you a favor here. I help you out to help a friend of theirs, which is me. You know what I mean? So whether they are actually wrestling fans or not, but let them know. If you do, let other people know beyond yourself. When you vote, you got to vote for all the categories each and every day, and then click submit. So your vote and your ballot that you vote on can be counted, just like in the election, presidential election or otherwise. You got to fill everything out correctly. Otherwise, it'll spit it back out to you, and you got to go back and do it again, sort of thing. So don't want to create headaches. Want to make it a lot easier. And they tried their best there on that website. And Wrestling Radio Awards is a great thing. I know last year, for the first time, I actually listened to it live. Not because I was nominated, because I wasn't. This is my first year of the show being nominated. Now that I have a team, I actually was nominated here right after the heels of creating a team for my podcast here. But last year I was watching because I had a few other my friends on another wrestling podcast. Welcome to vote for them in other categories. I know they're nominated in categories. Solid Monster Sounds Off. Vote for my friends in those categories while you're voting for me every single day, if you wish to. Again, that's WrestlingRadioAwards.com, and hopefully by the end of this, I find out that I either win or came pretty dang close in doing so. But if you are new to this channel because of the Wrestling Radio Awards, welcome to subscribe to the channel, watch my podcast, or listen to them, whatever. And each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, live with the crew at Marcus, or Twitter, on Twitter, at Marcus Rambo, at Raunchy Mikey, at 03PJ Simskilla, and at ETR_22. So that's Mark, Michael, Palmer J. Simmons, and Raymond, the team here at Steve's Wrestling Ramble, team of 5 here. So definitely hope to get the W. And maybe next year, Talking WWJ will make the ballot. The other podcast that I'm a part of the management team, so to speak, of over there, even though we all are equals, just like we are here at Wrestling Ramble. We're all equals. So definitely check that out. Vote for Steve's Wrestling Ramble in the best new show category at WrestlingRadioAwards.com. Again, that is WrestlingRadioAwards.com. Also vote for Solid Monster Sounds Off and another wrestling podcast as well in their categories. And a shout out to JD at JD from NY206. Respect you, man. Great work. And I'm ready to see how things end up. So for everybody that's watching live, watching archive, have a great rest of your day. And as always, take care.